What's going on? Can you hear me? How's everybody going? There you go.
Hey, buddy, am I the only one here?
What's going on, brother? Hey, Aaron. Hey, Michael. Hey, Anthony.
I'm just going to be in the background today listening. I'm at work, but
Definitely. Don't worry, brother.
I'll hopefully get some good value.
Definitely.
Thank you.
What's going on, Michael? What's going on, Aaron? You guys want to know where I'm at? Let's see. Or that property that I was telling you that I got. I don't lose my Wi-Fi. Here it is. It's getting fixed up. The pool got clean, so it's getting clean already. Landscape is coming up next. But first, we got to do the sprinklers. The house is nice by itself. It's a big house. Humongous. It's clean already from the inside. The main thing here is making the outside a really good entertainment area. You guys got any questions? Hey, Michael, how you been, man? How's your business, man? Any deals locked up? You're on mute, brother. Unmute yourself.
Hey, question for you.
Go ahead, my
Do
brother.
you ever use the digital bandit signs, or you only use the ones you stick in the ground?
I do on the pole. I don't put it
Only
on
on the pole.
Yeah, the stake itself is $1, so it's kind of expensive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, usually it costs me $1 to get a bandit sign, so they're still gonna pick them up. So
Right. Okay.
how was your week? Any deals? Anything you want to talk about as far as negotiations, talking to clients?
No, I'm just trying to get some my leads coming in. You use on your leads, you go for vacant leads or absentee owner leads?
Everything. So I got vacants, I got absentee, I got foreclosures, I got probates, affidavits, trustees, lien notices, inherited, bandit signs, Facebook groups, word of mouth, driving for dollars, stickers. So I kind of have everything in my area.
So you got the whole arsenal out there.
Yeah, you gotta have multiple avenues because let's say you get one lead per for marketing strategy. We got 10. That's 10 leads.
Right.
I think last year it was every 30 leads from Bandit Signs I will get a deal. This year it's every probably like 15 calls from Bandit Signs I get a deal, and then I added the stickers. I got all this stuff, so I've been probably getting solidly probably 5 deals locked up a month. And again, those deals are not simple. Those might take one might close in a month, one might close in 6 months, one might close in 12 months, but they're in the pipeline. It's just a matter of because a lot of people don't buy those properties because they're so difficult to actually get them closed.
You said a lot of people don't buy those properties?
A lot of investors don't want those properties because most people can't find out how to get that deal cleaned up so that it's actually closed. There's either a lot of people in the title or somebody passed away. There's missing IDs, missing affidavits. So it's not a cookie cutter type of deal that you can close in 7 days because you got to have tons of paperwork in between.
Okay, that's for the probates?
That's for everything, usually everything. Probates, vacants, anything. A lot of people actually reach out to me because they try to sell it and they couldn't find a way to get it sold. They have buyers lined up, but again, they couldn't get the clean title. All buyers want to have a clean title that's marketable that you can resell. And if you can't get them a clean title, then they'll walk away.
Wow. Wow. Glad I hadn't had that issue yet.
Yeah, you will. When you start getting those issues, that's good. That means you're reaching out to more people that are not the cookie cutters people. They're not the people that they know they can sell their house quickly. They have issues, either divorces, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay, cool. Man, I'm trying to talk to you and drive at the same time.
No worries. So be safe, man. Be safe.
Let me.
I lost you a little bit. The signal. I think it might be my signal. I'm in here at the house, and there's a lot of trees, so the signal gets chopped up.
Yeah, I said let me get off this phone because I don't want to have no accident. I'm in a pile of traffic right now, so if I have any more questions, I'll definitely reach back out to you, though.
Hey, Aaron, you got any questions, my brother? How was your week? Did you close any deals? Anything locked up?
No, I haven't. I had a one fall apart on me. I got one locked up right now, but I'm having trouble selling it because the guy has a price too high. It's a flex option deal, and guy has a price too high, and I can't get him to drop the price. So nobody's interested in it. So that's kind of what I'm doing with that.
When you say a flex option, what does that mean?
You know, the flex option that Justin be talking about, you know, where you got to agree with the owner, whereas it's a non-exclusive agreement. And when I find a buyer, I'll bring him in and they'll do financing for it, you know, conventional financing or something, and purchase it like that.
Okay. And you can't find a buyer. You're looking for like tenant buyer, right?
Well, he won't do that. I'm trying to get him to do a lease option, but he won't do that. So what I'm looking for is a conventional buyer, a person that can probably get a conventional loan or a veteran's loan or something like that.
Oh, so you're looking for the end buyer. What price? What is the house worth?
It's in Indiana, Lafayette, Indiana.
Okay. So you said he's asking. He's asking retail numbers for it.
Say that again.
Is he asking retail numbers or he's selling it to you at a discount?
No, he's asking retail numbers. I can't get him to go down.
Okay. So how come he hasn't reached out to a realtor?
Well, he's trying to save that little money, and he's got 2 houses. He had the other one listed with a realtor. That one didn't sell. I tried to get him to do a lease option with that one. I tried to get him to do a lease option with both of them, but he didn't. The other one expired with the agent, and he wouldn't let me even put the other one on a flex option agreement. So this one, he said he'll do the flex option agreement, but he's not going to drop the price.
I'm just trying to, how do you get paid if it's a if you're trying to get a conventional buyer, that means it's gonna have a buyer that has a real estate agent usually behind it. How do you get paid if you're not a realtor? Or are you a realtor? I don't know.
No, I'm not a realtor. But the way I get paid with a flex option is if they have a realtor, when I bring them to the table, let's say he's got it at 105. So I'm trying to sell it for 110. So when we sell it for 110, I get that 5 and he'll get his 105. And the realtor will get paid through whoever the buyer's agent or however that works.
Yeah, well, usually the buyer's agent's commission gets paid from the seller's price.
Okay, well then that's how he'll get paid, from that 105,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was that like a what did it come from?
Say that again.
Where did that come from?
Where'd the deal come from? Zillow.
Okay. Is that for
Yeah.
sale?
Yeah, the deal came from Zillow, and I've been trying to find a buyer for quite some time now, and nobody's showing any interest. And I had one guy that hit me up and was asking questions, and then he wanted to know if I was the owner, so that kind of let me know that this guy must be a wholesaler or something. And I haven't heard nothing else back from him. Yeah. So I am looking for new leads. So, and I wanted to ask you about that. That what is that software? That deal machine or something? Well, when you're doing driving for dollars, what is it called?
Hi, can I help you?
I don't use it though.
Yeah, could I have a medium coffee with just cream hazelnut?
So yeah, I don't use the deal machine. What I do is basically when I drive, I have the Google Maps, and then I put a pin drop, and then I screen shoot it, and then once I'm done, I just put all those screenshots into an Excel, and then I use Microsoft software and I script trace it. So yeah, I think the deal machine is like $40 a month, just to have it. Yeah, it's convenient, but again, I don't do that. Again, I can search in CAT as far as the seller's information, but with Michael, you don't even need the name of the person. He'll skip trace it anyways. But yeah, you can definitely buy it. I wouldn't. Again, like I was telling you guys, if I don't make any money, I can't be paying for services. The only money that I have is my time. Let me see.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you gave me some good advice last Friday, and it helped quite a bit. I wrapped up a contract. I had a couple that I sent out, and they didn't get signed. But this time, I got that commitment before I prepared the contract and sent it, and I got it back the same night. So we got a house in Golden, Mississippi under contract. The seller wanted 40,000 for it. Quickly got him down to 20, and I have it under contract for 9,500.
Oh, wow.
It needs some work, but it definitely has potential.
Okay, that's great, man. Yeah, definitely doing that double commitment over the phone. Like the seller can still back out, but at least you have that double commitment of them agreeing to make a decision and not giving you the runaround or ghosting you. That's great. 9,000. What are you thinking is going to be the strategy to wholesale it, to keep it as a rental, or what are you going to do?
Well, it depends on the buyer that I can find. I'm hoping to wholesale it.
Okay.
It needs some foundation work. We are looking at about 15 to 18,000. You know, aside from your typical cosmetic rehab,
Okay.
new appliances, etc. It's a 3-1, about 1,600 square feet on an acre, and it's in a nice area outside of Belmont, Mississippi. So if the flipper that buys this from me is willing to put an extra bathroom in, I think they can get about 95 to 100 on this. So this is a really good deal.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, if you have it at 9,000, what are you thinking to wholesale it at?
I'm looking at asking 21 to 24.
Okay.
You know, it needs some work. So if I can get 10,000 out of it for me, I'll be pretty happy.
Oh yeah, definitely. Everybody's happy for that. And you say you don't have buyers? Like, what are you at with your buyers?
I'm going to be putting it on Craigslist today. I just got this under contract the day before yesterday. Yesterday, I put it in Facebook Marketplace. I also advertised it in some local, Tupelo, Mississippi, or Central Mississippi real estate investor groups, and I've got a little bit of activity.
Okay.
Yeah, I had one joker ask me for the price. I don't have it on the ad. So I private messaged it, and then he turned around and posted the price on my ad and said, anybody want to flip a house for 21K? So of course I deleted his post. And then he was trying to press me for the address.
I get you.
He wouldn't get on the phone. So I said, thank you, but no thank you. If a buyer doesn't want to have a buyer doesn't want to have a phone conversation, there's a problem.
Okay. Was that somebody off of the Facebook groups?
Yeah, it was a Facebook real estate investor group.
Okay.
So
I'm not sure. Do you know realtors in your area?
No, I don't know that area. I got that lead online. I'm in Connecticut. So
Okay.
yeah, this is virtual and the whole area is new to me.
Okay.
And it's fairly rural too. So I had to reach out to like the Tupelo, Mississippi area which is about 49 miles away.
Okay.
But I've got a couple of interested parties, plus the joker that tried to get the address out of me without a conversation. But I don't know how you would have handled that, but I just had a bad feeling about that person. So
Yeah. I mean, you ask him definitely. Have you done any properties in the area? Like, question him. And if I did, you know the address.
yeah, he wouldn't get on the phone. He just kept pressing me for the address. So
Hold on. Let me see if I can get you some buyers. Hold on. What's the zip code of that property?
tell you in just a moment. Let's see here.
Or what city is it in?
It's in Golden, Mississippi. Zip code 38847.
Golden.
The nearest town, which is hard to find, is Belmont.
Belmont.
And I guess that town's about 5 minutes up the road.
What county is it in?
Let's see. I think it's Franklin County, No, it's not. I'm sorry. Let me look that up.
Yeah.
I'm just going to Google that.
Yeah. Let me do it. I'm here. You're driving. Let me go. Golden, Mississippi, right?
Yeah, Golden.
Okay. It's in Hashimingo with a T. Let me see. Oh wow, you got a lot of buyers in Toshimingo. Toshimingo. Filters, buyers, hold on. What county is next to it? Like, what's the biggest county next to that deal?
I didn't really look that up, but Tupelo is the nearest city of any consequence.
Tupelo, Mississippi.
Yeah, that's about 49 miles away.
Yeah, it's real rural. I don't have anything. So I have buyers in George County. This is on Mississippi. Let me see. In Harrison County, in Hancock. So what I'm gonna do in Jones County, Lauderdale. So let me see. Real rural. What's the biggest city in Mississippi that you know of?
I don't know, but the biggest city near this is Tupelo. This is in this county is in the northeast. So I posted this in the Tupelo Facebook Marketplace and in the Central Mississippi Real Estate Investors Group.
So I'm gonna try to get the buyer. And I have to call it like my Wi-Fi here is connected.
We have a lot of noise in the background. Now, I think my seller's trying to go around me because I just went online to Zillow and he dropped the price from 40,000 to 21,000 today.
Okay, so he had it on it. So how did they? So he had it listed on Zillow.
He had it on Zillow for 40,000 or 44,000. And today he dropped it to 21,000, which is the price that I am looking to get at wholesale. I just noticed this while we're talking.
We were talking.
So I just texted him and I said, why did you lower the price on Zillow? We have the price under contract and I've already filed the purchase and sales agreement with the county. And I'm preparing to have some contractors and funding partners come out shortly to go through the house.
What is?
So I'm waiting for a reply, but I have a feeling that this person's going to try to continue to market it, even though we're under contract.
Okay. How you found this property on Zillow, or how'd you find this deal?
He came to me from a Facebook ad.
Okay. And then were you able to record the conversation, or how'd the conversation go?
I didn't record it, but I talked to him. I told him I would get back to him after doing some research. And I came back with a $9,500 offer. He said that he would accept that if we paid the closing costs. And so I committed him to signing the agreement, which he signed that night after work. I got the agreement right back. Okay. But I put it out there, no price advertised on a couple of those groups. But today it's kind of odd that he dropped his price on Zillow to the same price that I told one investor. So It makes me wonder if that person somehow found the house, even though I didn't even list the city it was in.
Yeah. So so you have the contract, which is good.
I haven't paid any earnest money though. The contract reads earnest money follows the inspection period.
Okay. So when did your inspection period end?
30 business days.
Okay, which is good. So you're good right now. For some reason, my Wi-Fi here is not that great. So what I'll try to do, I'll get you some buyers in that area, and then you call those buyers. So if you don't find a buyer within when did you get it on the contract? Yesterday?
Yeah, the night before. I signed it yesterday, so the contract went into effect yesterday.
Okay, so we'll try to basically sell it within the next 10 days. I think that price is reasonable to sell it, to get it sold. I don't know exactly how the area is, but I'm pretty sure you can assign that property quickly.
I would think so. I got a pretty good deal on it, but
yeah.
Suddenly the seller lowered his price on Zillow.
Yeah.
And he should have put it, sale pending instead of lowering his price.
Yeah. Some people think they can sign a document and there's no repercussions behind it. So basically what we'll do within the 10 days, try to sell it. I'll try to get you some buyers in that area so you can call them directly. And then if they don't, for any reason, it doesn't sell after 10 days, you're going to have to record a memorandum. The memorandum is basically protecting you from the sale, saying that you have a contract for this property. So let's say he sells it. Let's say you assign it within 20 days, right? And then he says, you know what? I don't want to sell it to you no more. What happens next? You have that recording of the memorandum. So now when he wants to sell it, let's say he cancels the contract and he goes with another buyer since he lowered the price, and then he locks it up and he's about to sell. When they do the title search, your memorandum pops up.
Can I file the memorandum even though I haven't paid the earnest money deposit yet?
Yeah, it's you can file it. You can file it anytime. Worst case scenario, you have to get a release. But if I was you, I'll record it, especially if you notice that he already listed it at your price.
Yeah, he just price cut at 23,000 from where he was asking.
Yeah. So send me your email. Are you in Justin's group?
I am.
Okay. My name is Arturo there on Justin's group. Send me your email. I'll send you the memorandum that I have. And you don't have to get him to sign it. It's only you. And it gets notarized. And then you record it. Now, how far? You're going to have to call the county there locally and ask them, how do they do their recordings for real estate property? Is it physical or is it or can you do it like digital since the COVID happened? If it's telling, can I mail it to you guys? And if they say yes, get the address and ask them for a fee. I think there's gonna be, in my area, it's $50 more or less.
Yeah, I think I will send that immediately.
Yeah, and then let's say he says, you know what, I don't want to sell it to you no more. Okay, again, we're on the contract, sir. Unfortunately, and he says most likely he's gonna say whatever. Okay, whatever. You go on your live, and then when on the memorandum itself, you put your company's name and your phone number. So when you get that call saying, oh, you have this memorandum, yes, I have it in the contract for this property, and then okay, you have to release it. Well, I don't have to release it, but I will release it for a fee for the processing. Well, how much is that? I want $10,000 for the processing fee. You know what I mean?
I do. He replied back. He said, no problem. I was just getting prepared in case you decided to back out.
Ask him, why would you think that? Send him a text. Well, what made you think that, sir? So that he knows that you're not bullshitting no more. Tell him, why would you think that? I don't conduct business like this. Is that something that you normally do, sir? You agree to a contract and then you decide not to go through it and think that I'm gonna go back out on it? Like that, they're gonna take you more serious. But yeah, there's some sneaky sellers out there, man. And there's always sneaky people all over. So it's just a matter of what's going through the punches.
Yeah, I had asked him for some additional pictures that he said he would get over the weekend, and that we would start getting ready for some inspections. So I don't know why he would think I was possibly going to back out. At 9,500, I might just write the check out on my checkbook and buy it myself.
Yeah. So yeah, like that. Question him, like you said that he has what's it called? He did that questioning. What made you think that, sir?
Yeah, I just said, why would you think that? We don't conduct business in a manner of making deals and then backing out.
Yeah. And then go from there what he tells you. He's gonna probably say, oh, I apologize or whatever. But yeah, again, like you say, that's where the guts comes in. You gotta nip it in the bud when people try to do that stuff to you.
Yeah, but the fact that he lowered the price on Zillow doesn't look good now. Because that's the price I want to ask for the house.
Yeah. Who put that Zillow info there? Him?
He did.
Well, either way, if you sell it for Zillow, you're still gonna get your money. Once with a memorandum, you'll get your money. You know what? Hey, you did this to yourself, sir. Either you sell it to me at 9 or you sell it to whoever at 21, but you pay me the difference. Let me answer this call real quick, guys.
Good. I mean, from what I saw, I didn't see any issue.
Okay.
I didn't see anything that was that
The foundation.
that of the foundation that was like sloping. I mean, it just looked like a little beat up, and needs some work. But I didn't see too much. So,
Did you walk the perimeter? You didn't see any foundation issues on the actual slab?
Yeah, I walked around. I didn't see any cracks. Didn't see any cracks on the brick. Yeah, I mean, it looks solid. I don't know what.
Yeah, call the realtors and ask them, hey guys, I just did a walkthrough on that property. You said they had foundation issues. I didn't see anything. Like, can you clarify?
Yeah. I'll call them and see what's going and see what they say.
Okay. Send me the pics so I can send it to the buyer and see what she tells me.
If you can, the HVAC unit on the inside was leaking. That's it. I mean, there's it needs a rehab.
And it's a rehab, yeah. It's a good rental area. It's right across the street from a park, so it's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna put the pictures in the Dropbox?
No. So what's it called? So when I was in there, no, I didn't take any pictures, man. But they know that she knows that the owner or the renter knows that we're coming back. So she'll be expecting a call from us if we need to get somebody in there.
Okay, perfect. That's good. You got the realtor's number then? The renter's number?
Yeah.
That's good, man. That's good. They definitely let me line it up with the buyer and see what she tells me when we can go. Probably tomorrow. So you say tomorrow you're probably gonna be with the owner, right?
Yeah, tomorrow I'll probably be with the owner.
Okay. So yeah, if worst case scenario, then I'll go. You say, hey, my partner's gonna go in there. So how do you present yourself to the renter, as a maintenance guy or?
No, I try to swing that at first with her tenants, but they know that she doesn't maintain her property, and so they're all rough. So they were like, well, that seems kind of unusual that she wants to do repairs. So I was just like, well, look, she's looking to take out a policy. She's looking to get everything insured. She's coming up in age. We need to make sure we get these inspections in on all our houses, And she was just like, oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely, yeah. You should know, yeah, I think she's trying to get a loan on the properties. Quick question and move on to the next one. Usually when you get a loan, you got to make the property look nice. Did they notice any plumbing issues, any lighting issues?
Yeah, there's electric. Like, I mean, some of the electric in the living room wasn't working. As far as plumbing, they didn't say anything. I didn't see anything.
How was that addition that was closed in, that single car garage that they enclosed?
Yeah, I mean, it looked fine if you're allowed to keep that, or if you're gonna flip it.
Because on the pictures on the silhouette, the pictures show that the roof was again, I don't know if it fell, the ceiling. Did they fix that?
No, it hasn't been fixed. She didn't touch anything. She hasn't. From those pictures that you see, that's how the house looks like.
Okay, just with people in it.
Yeah, just with people in it, a lot of junk in it.
Okay, so bueno. Then let me talk to my guy, to the lady, and then once she agrees what time, I'll tell you, hey, can we go this time? And if you're available, we'll go. If not, then I'll go with her and do a walkthrough.
Yeah, I'll just tell her I'm sending my partner Arturo. He's available today, and we need to get a second inspection done.
Yeah.
And they were thrilled because they want improvements to be done, of course. So they were thrilled with it. So I was like, all right.
Well,
so let me know.
What's their rental right now? The rate?
$850.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good then.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and talk to the lady, and then I'll call you back.
All right, sounds good.
All right, be safe, man. Thank you.
All right. You too. Bye.
Sorry, guys. One more call. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay. I put my email in the Zoom chat.
Let me get it real quick. So yeah, so the next things for you is go ahead and call the local county and ask them how do they do their recordings? Can they do it digitally where you can send them digitally, or it does have to be mailed? And if they have to be mailed, get the address and ask them. It's going to be one page, so they ask them for the exact fee. And you go from there. Once
Yeah, I'm going to jump off in a moment and find that
no,
county recording office and make that call now.
all right, no worries, brother. So thank you, man, for that. And then I'll send you the info, and then I'll send you an email right now here shortly. And then let's try to get the memorandum first, and then try to get a buyer. And if anything happens, you're protected.
Thank you, brother.
All right, likewise, man. Be safe.
Have a good one.
Likewise. It's me and you, Aaron. Me and you. Any questions, my brother? Let me make this call real quick.
Hey, Arturo.
What's going on, man?
Mike. How is the stickers for the gas pump working for you? Is that working pretty well for you?
So what you said?
I was told that you do stickers on
Yeah.
gas pumps.
Yep.
That's working pretty well for you?
It is.
It is. Okay. All right.
Like if you, how many people pump gas during the day? You know what I mean? But it's
Yeah.
the main strategy here is being top of mind. You want people's eyes always.
Where do you get the stickers from?
Vista Print.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought them. What was it? About 600 stickers for $100. But I know I can probably get. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get 1,200 stickers for $100. Now that I
Okay.
did the first one, and a lot of space. Basically, it's going to be I buy houses as is, phone number. That's all you need. And you need to have that letters because it's there. People are there, customers stop and see what's going on. Yeah, it's the cheapest marketing you can find. It could be, let's say you get for $107, you get about 200. You get in it for 80% of a penny.
What do the stickers usually, the ones that's working for you, what do they usually say?
The one that works for me is basically my bandit sign. It's I buy houses as is, fast cash, any condition, and my number.
Okay.
But the new ones that I'm gonna order is gonna be just saying I buy houses, cash, any condition, and my number. It's gonna be thinner. So now it's like 2 inches by 2. No, like 1.5 by 1.5. Now it's gonna be basically half of that. It's gonna be like 2 by 1.5 inches long. work. Now you gotta be consistent. In the bandit size, you gotta be consistent. Stickers, you gotta be consistent. In the scraping, you gotta be consistent. Of the counties. In your follow-up, you gotta be consistent. In your driving for dollars, you gotta be consistent. In your Facebook groups, you gotta be consistent. And again, by the time you know it, you're like having this mountain of placement of buy houses. On your SEO, you gotta be consistent. On your YouTube videos, you gotta be consistent. Trust me, once you get consistent, it's much easier to call you. And a lot of people, the thing about having, being out there a lot is that people trust you. If your brand's out there a lot, they'll trust you much better than someone that just put a bandit sign. It doesn't, again, that just has it's basically a new guy. Some people do actually Google the numbers. If you Google my number, it's SEO right, real good. If you Google the numbers, it says web address and doesn't have anything, doesn't come up with anything because it's a brand new number. You know what I mean?
So, Arturo,
Go ahead.
what tools do you use to stay consistent as far as your follow-ups?
My follow-up, I do Podio. It's free. I bought this little reminder book, like a little calendar. That was $20, I think. No, it was $30, $27. And aside from that, that's it. Again, I don't have any other tools. My phone, but I know what I got to do. Again, I got to drive for dollars. At least 10 new houses a day. Driving for dollars. Bandit signs, at least 5 new bandit signs a day. What's it called? Videos on YouTube, at least 1 video on YouTube a day. Google groups, at least right now I have probably 100 postings a day on Google groups. At least 25 new Google groups requested. At least 11 new postings added to the Google groups. What else? Scraping, at least weekly for new county data. And that's either it's going to be pre-foreclosures, it's going to be trust information, affidavits, lien notices. What else? Code violations, tax transfers, tax sales, and like towards like right now when it gets skipped, I do my pre-foreclosure. I literally go to the post office and I get the envelopes for free, the little certified mails. And what I do is basically I just put my pre-foreclosure information there and I drive it and I drop it off there. I drop it off.
Do all that yourself, or do you pay somebody to help you do all that?
All the physical stuff I do myself.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was telling these guys, let me just open the phone. Don't hang up. Hold on. So yeah, basically myself, like I was telling Mag and everything, I know how to do everything that I'm telling you. I know how to do it. Right now, the only thing that my VA helps me with is continuing my follow-ups, doing my manual scrapes as far as I give her the list and then she just goes in there manually and pulls the information. But again, before that, I was doing that all myself. I did that. I've only had my VA for the last 4 months.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I was telling Mag, you gotta learn how to do this. And then eventually if you want to go on your own and have a VA do it, perfect. But the thing about that is that if you learn it and the VA leaves you, you can go in there right away and start doing it yourself. And then once you get a new VA, you go in there. Again, your legs don't get chopped off if someone leaves your business.
Yeah.
And the main thing about anything about this, Aaron, is that you gotta know how to talk to the client. The client has to be able to understand that you're someone that knows what he's doing and that creates the report that is needed. And that's why the guts is so hard. I'm not here to please you, Mr. or Mrs. Seller. I'm trying to get a property for me that works for me. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna tell you no. And the same thing with you. I mean, if it doesn't work for you, just tell me no. Don't tell me I'll think about it. Don't tell me, just tell me no. I'll move on to the next property. Again, if your price doesn't make sense, can you please justify it? And if you can justify it, then are you playing with me? Again, I'm a serious buyer. But again, you're wanting this and you wanting this. And when you want your full pizza with the anchovies and the pepperoni and everything and the cheese, you don't want the calories. Again, that doesn't make sense. Unless you can make it make sense. Help me out here. But if you're not, again, don't. I'm a serious buyer.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And it works, man. Trust me. Again, but you gotta know how. You gotta do the legwork. My JV partners, I'm how to do the legwork. And you have consistency, because if anything of those marketing channels fails, you get the consistency.
Yeah.
And you can't expect to be successful if you're not consistent. But again, the runners that do marathons, they wake up every morning and do their trainings. Basketball players, they shoot 10,000 shots just to practice. For that right call, that 7,000, you have the guts behind you and you know how to close it.
Well, Arturo, when you was doing it by yourself, how many deals were you in a month?
I was closing last year. It was 20 deals that I closed on 2018. It was 30 deals that I closed on 2020, and right now I'm at. I think I'm probably expected to close like 55 this year. By myself. And my average spread is like around 15K. Some are like 20, some are like 8, but on average like 15K on my assignment. This property that I got it for 10K. This property once another 10K, 15K, and it's gonna probably be worth 390, 400K.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna live in this one probably for the next 3 or 4 years while the equity goes up, while I fight with the bank to negotiate the payoff, and then that's 200K probably that I can make on this deal.
Yeah.
But it's all consistent. This came from a pre-foreclosure. But I had to show myself to the seller that I'm someone that can follow through what I'm telling him. So my words, and he couldn't see me, my word, all this was on the phone. My words, he was able to understand that I'm something serious. The questions that he had, I was able to answer him like right away with no hesitation in my speech. And that, you know what, maybe your best bet is to push it out and sell it with a realtor. Push him out, push him away. I don't need this deal. I want you to sell me on the deal because I'm giving you my 10K out of my pocket that I worked hard for it. You can't get a piece of granite and sell it for 10K. This is already fixed. You want my money? My money is more liquid than yours. You can't go right now and get a house because you got to go to the credit, your income, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. My cash is liquid. I can give you 10K right now. You can go buy a car like this, and they'll take it. It's marketable. Yeah. This property is not marketable. It's not easily converted to cash.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, again, everything works, guys, if you work it. If you don't work it, again, don't expect to do great things if you can't work them. But yeah, Aaron, great. Again, definitely do that. All that I'm teaching you, I've done it myself. Like everybody knows me in the group. I don't like to spend money, but I don't have to. Especially the marketing part. The only things that I do buy is skip tracing, the bandit signs, the stickers, of course, my staple gun. Aside from that, I don't really pay for any. Again, I'm in Justin's JV, what's called marketing group as far as the guts. But aside from that, I don't really pay for anything else. My Podio is free. I don't pay for the Driving for Dollars deal app. I sometimes pay for data as far as list, like blanket list, just to see test the market. But most of my deals come from what I do for free, aside from the bandit signs, but mostly what I do for free. If you look at it, this year I spent 1,100 bandit signs purchase. And I'm closing. I'm probably like at 47 deals right now. So again, it pays for itself. if you divide it, you can probably, you're getting like a penny per deal. You know what I mean?
Now, do you know if there's any instructions on how to use that Podio?
Probably YouTube. There's tons. I can do a Podio video next week. It's simple. My Podio is super simple. Again, I don't have any trigger,
Okay.
anything else, because of course, to get triggers, to get notified, you have to pay for it. You have to pay for the membership. But the free part,
Okay.
all you gotta do is, again, yourself, you have to understand that every morning when I wake up, let me go to my Podio, what's pending this today? Who do I have to call? Who do I have to send a text, etc.
Right.
You have to have that habit.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't pay for anything, man. If I can get it for free, or if I can just use my time and my commitment, as far as this has helped me a lot. This little device, it's just writing down every morning. Okay, where am I at? What did I finish yesterday, and where am I at today?
Yep.
All right. If you have any other questions, go ahead and put them in the group. Again, next week I can do a walkthrough on my Podio so you can see how simple it is. Because for me, the simpler something is, the more time it gives me to do the things that actually matter, like my putting my signs, talking to sellers. So I don't want to have a complex system, because again, I came from big business. I don't want to go back to big business.
I hear you. Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's all the questions I have. It's almost 1 o'clock.
Perfect, brother. If you have any,
I just look forward to
put them in the group again and tag me in there, and I'll answer them. And I'll send me a mail. This week has been crazy. Again, I acquired this property. I'm trying to get everybody in here to do what needs to be done. So I've been literally crazy with time. But again, it looks like probably by next week it should be ready for pictures and everything, and move on from there. All right, Aaron, you have a successful Friday, and just be consistent. Whatever you do, be consistent, and trust me, you'll get farther than when you think. All right, guys, you have a safe Friday. Be safe.